Welcome to today's video. In today's video, you are going to see the first steps, not the first steps, like the middle steps, but the first steps in painting of this giant Ivan Ooze poster. This movie poster was commissioned by Jamie McBride. We discussed a few different ideas before agreeing on a movie-sized Power Rangers poster. We came up with the idea of making it look like an old advertisement for Ivan's Ooze, since that was one of the main villains that was on the show when he used to watch it. I gave him some size options, and we settled on this behemoth. I have painted murals on walls before, so this is not like my biggest work ever. However, this is the biggest painting on paper or canvas, anything mobile that I have ever done, and it is a lot of fun. It's it was very intimidating, actually, to be honest, when I first started working on it. Like when I was sketching it. It's just been a lot of fun to paint it, though. Besides the anxiety of not having enough paint. I could have done this digitally, and then he could have, we could have printed it out at any size, but I thought that painting this would help naturally fit the stylized look we were going for. And my drawing process started with a thumbnail to see if he was happy with the design, and then I did an 8.5 by 11 sketch to double check with him, and then I blew it up, which was the hard part. Going into all of this, I was imagining a monochromatic purple theme, but I didn't have a whole lot of purple, so I chose some off-purple colors, such as this bluish purple that I used for mixing, and a pink to add some warmth to some of the features. I lost a lot of detail that I had drawn in, which is fine, I knew I would, but to make sure that I didn't completely forget about it, I did try to block in some of the shading for implications of details like the facial features and overlapping of the clothes and the hair. I know right now this looks very sketchy, but I knew it would. With it being so big, the proportions would be off, and so I just wanted to first block in the shapes, and most importantly make sure that I had enough paint to cover everything, and then also to keep it looking more stylized with old movie posters in mind, like Swamp Thing and Godzilla, and just the vibe that the show gives off in the scene where Ivan is giving out his ooze to all the kids. I'll probably, I might just go buy a purple, that way I know exactly what color it is, instead of trying to potentially wasting paint trying to mix a perfect color myself, because I'm not the best at that yet. I have not had that much practice mixing paints. So I know this doesn't look like much now, but since I have stepped back, I can see that the arms need fixed up, and the shading and the cloth definitely needs touched up, and then I can add in the facial features and the outlines, and it will look fabulous. Then the next task is figuring out how to ship it to him. I hope that the post office down the street has a tube that will fit this perfectly. We'll see. I'll order a tube to ship it if I need to. I want to make sure it gets there safe. You can follow my social media to see how this poster turns out after adding all those details, by the way. I will be posting updates. If you've lived long enough without your own one-of-a-kind fan art painted poster, you'll be happy to know that I am open for commissions. Email me at samlescreations@gmail.com and we can plan your poster today. All my contact information is in the description, including my social media links. I have done dozens of paintings for people on walls and canvases, like I mentioned, and I would absolutely love to provide you with some valuable artwork of your own. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and happy crafting!